obviously this season ending different than last year where there was so much uncertainty. I know everyone would have preferred to have the playoffs and things like that, but how do you look at this group and being able to kind of close out this season? How special was this year for you?
Yeah, I think there's definitely good sense of accomplishment this year. I mean, last year, I thought we'd be back in 2 weeks after we went home, but I think first place in the division was obviously something we were working towards the entire year, and when we had a chance to grab that first in the league, I don't think we looked back. It didn't. There's a lot of ups and downs and guys going back and forth between taxi squad and here and injuries, and it didn't matter what the lineup was this year. I had a good talk with Carbs a couple times over the past week about just the culture we have of winning and the importance we place on wins and making sure we're working towards that day in, day out. So after Toronto won that game and we clinched first, I sent out a text to the guys, and honestly, I started to get I was a little emotional sending it. Just you play a long time, and obviously getting that first place in the league, that's the best you can get this year. So it was definitely an accomplishment, and I was so proud of all these guys and everyone that's been here throughout the years. It was a great feeling.
Thank you, Ali. We'll go to Tarek El-Bashir from The Athletic. Go ahead.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about Connor McMichael's development. I understand you played a big role in kind of taking him under your wing and, helping him grow his pro game. What have you seen from him from day one to the end of the season?
I mean, that kid's going to be a tremendous player for years to come. Obviously, his skill set is not something that everyone has. I think he's come a long way from when he first got here. Just with a little bit of some junior tendencies, I think that he had to get out of his game. I think when we were on the line at the start, he had me playing low in the D zone every shift. I told him that's after about 3 games, that's I'm done with that. So I think that part of his game is definitely improved a lot. He's a great kid, and we have a lot of good conversations throughout the game and off the ice. So he's someone that I have a lot of fun with, a lot of fun talking to. He's always smiling. Obviously loves the game of hockey, and hopefully just keeps taking steps to get better and better because he's definitely got something special.
Thank you
very much for the question. We will go to Todd Sadowski from Fox 43. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Matt. Hey, thanks for the pictures of you as a kid. Story turned out good, so I'll have to send you a copy of it when I get a chance. But thanks for that. So, look, I'm not going to ask you directly if you're coming back. All of us want to know, of course. You can tell us, some of the things that are playing into your mind as far as that goes. But what I will ask you is about, look, you haven't been able to play as much hockey the last 2 years. So, how fresh? Not only do you feel, but some of the other guys with a reduced schedule, with not playing 3 games in 3 nights, that typical AHL grueling schedule. And you're at the end of the year. Does your body feel different? Do you guys feel a little bit more fresh than what a typical year would bring?
All right, I'll start off with the start. I absolutely love this organization and everyone involved with it. I said I came to win a Calder, so I still haven't had a chance for that. But so hopefully we'll have another one. Second, I don't think you ever feel fresh at 37 anymore, so that's a tough question for me personally. I think this year, even though there was less games, there was just you talk to guys on other teams and guys in the NHL, just the added stress of everything that was going on in COVID. I know things have kind of got a little bit more back to normal lately, but I think just the added stress of everything on top of when you put an importance on winning like we do, there's always stress day in, day out, practice, game. It doesn't matter. You have to come to be ready to work every day. So I think just adding a little bit more on your plate with all the testing and the masks and what have you, definitely don't feel fresh. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I know we left it all out there in the little games we played. So hopefully guys aren't saying they feel too fresh, because I think we played pretty hard.
All right, man. Thanks. Rest up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. We'll go back to Ali Barubi from ABC 27.
Do you still love it though? Like, do you still love coming to the rink? Is that passion still there?
Yeah, I don't think that's left yet. I think I smile as big now when I score than I did as I did when I scored my first one. So it's definitely there. I think the competitive fire is still there, and the winds still feel just as good, just a little more grays than they used to be.
It would be for Carbs too, but he shaves his head, you know.
Yeah, I think he looks younger than me, but yeah. So
What is it about Hershey, Matt, that makes you want to continue playing? I mean, would you feel this way no matter where you are, or do you want to keep playing because it's Hershey?
Well, I definitely will tell you that I have not felt this same way in some places I've been, but I think the staff here is tremendous. Playing for Carbs, I've been very fortunate that when I got sent to Ontario from Buffalo, very fortunate. My last two coaches I've had, and Mike Stuthers and Carbs, are probably two of my favorites I've ever had in my entire life, and guys that I still keep in touch with Stutz probably weekly, and I think Carbs would be the same way. Just the respect that I have for both those guys, and Carbs. I think it's a mutual respect, and the way he runs the team and the things he does are aligned with what I think as well in terms of trying to get wins and how we work. So it's a fun place to play. That the fans here are obviously unbelievable, and the city of Hershey and Harrisburg and all the surrounding areas. I love the city and the people. Even my son, he was playing for the Junior Bears this year, and the parents on that team and the kids were just see how close they were, even closer than some of the other teams he's been on. So it's been a great experience for myself, my family, and I know we all hold Hershey close to our heart.